Did Dez catch it? He didn't. He didn't catch it, game. NANI? Dynamite! Dynamite! Hey, I want to make fun of some Cowboy fans real quick, if I have y'all's permission. This is actually a joint story, but it's going to lean more into the Cowboy fans. So if you're a Cowboy fan, buckle up. My name's Hero. This is the Identity Booth. Quick thing. Can you guys like, share, and subscribe before y'all go? Before we go? Where am I trying to go? Okay, cool. It took me way too long to figure out. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Helps out with the engagement, all that cool stuff. There's some interesting things about football that really make me happy. It's a great sport. I've sort of fallen out of love with it. But there are interesting aspects of it. And when there is an interesting aspect of it, I like to talk about it. Excuse me, I just yawned all over my damn mic. So let's talk about this. Survey says Cowboys, Patriot fans most likely to cry over team. And if this isn't the closest thing to truth, I don't know what is. If you personally know a Cowboy fan, you know that they are some of the most delusional people you've ever met when it comes to Cowboy football, because they will sit here and talk and talk and defend just for their team to go 8-8. I'm in some group chats where people just will not shut up about the Cowboys, but it stands to reason. Football is a major thing in the Texas universe. It's huge on all levels. The first movie I think I ever watched was Friday Night Lights with my friends, and that movie changed me. One, the soundtrack was amazing, but that movie changed me. Permian, Texas, and where I've been to the stadium. I have literally been to the stadium. It's in the oil fields out there north of Lubbock, Texas. So I got to go to that football stadium. It was one of the greatest things ever. And then on a college level, Longhorns, Texas Tech, UT Southwest, Texas Southern. Shout out to the HBCUs. Prairie View. Shout out to the HBCUs. It's big on all the college levels. And then we got professional. Texas got 2 football teams, and they both trash. So they got double the reason. But Jerry World and the media about it is just known as America's football team, which is laughable. If anything, the Patriots is America's football team. But I think it's crazy because you also see the same behavior in Boston when Brady left the Patriots. Patriots fans became so depressed. Like, the Cowboys are just depressed because they're bad, and the chances of them being good evaporate after every season. Because, the closer you get to 8 games, the closer you get to being done with your season. So to know that you have 17 football games and the chances of you excelling extends to just 8. Like, you're only good for winning 8 games. That's what makes the Cowboys fans really, really sad and depressed. But it's okay. Don't be discouraged.
Damn.
The thing that I love about this, though, is that it extends elsewhere. This was a decent article. I just wanted to talk more off the rip about this because I just know so many Cowboy fans, and I know that they're constantly crying. But in order, here's the rest of the top 10 list. In order of saddest football fans, it is the Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, Green Bay Packers for sure because they have a prima donna, Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like this is kind of misplaced because didn't they just win a Super Bowl? And in order to win that Super Bowl, they had to beat Tom Brady. Pittsburgh SSteelers, yeah, Big Ben's been there, but they've never had a losing season under Mike Tomlin. The Cleveland Browns, to be expected. Detroit Lions, definitely thought you would be 10. New York Jets. Yeah, you guys never recovered at the Buffalo. Chicago, I feel, is rightfully placed. And Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs, really interesting. But I guess it's about sad fans, willing to cry when a game lost. So these are passionate fans. Let's get a snippet of it. The Dallas Cowboys were voted as the saddest fan base and one most likely to cry over their team with the New England Patriots and Green Bay. While the Cowboys have 5 Super Bowl titles in franchise history, the last one came in 1994. Let's call this a drought. Can we call this a drought?
Beta!
Yo, you ain't won since 94? When did, I think, the 85 Bears? So maybe maybe I don't need to be laughing. They've lost in painful ways, too. There was an infamous Did Dez catch it? He didn't. He didn't catch it. Game. Tony Romo botched a field goal snap. Oh, Tony Romo botched a field goal snap, and Mason Crosby game-winning 51-yard field goal.
Beta.
The Patriots at the top of the list is a little more head-scratching. That's what I was saying. The fans are certainly invested in, expect to win, just like the Cowboy fans expect the Patriots actually to do it. But the Cowboy fans accept the Patriots actually do it. Yeah, they've won 6 Super Bowls since 2001. Although the franchise golden boy Tom Brady has found a second home in Tampa Bay Bucks these last 2 years. The survey also said 36% of respondents cried tears of joy watching their teams in a Super Bowl, while 17% say they cried if their favorite player left the team. The Pats fans seem to fit under this category.
Beta.
But you want to know something that isn't funny? The correlation that we found with with the Cowboys and your diet, because there was also a correlation made back in October 17 with Scott Wright, who talks about, based on how the Cowboys perform would dictate what your diet would be like the following day. And in a nutshell, if you're a Cowboys fan and the Cowboy fans lose, you're going to eat really bad and probably drink in excess and probably do a lot of things to hurt your diet or your mobility. Wherever you were, if you are watching football yesterday, chances are you were eating. And according to the study, the links that outcome of a NFL game with eating habits of the fans that watch them, you're about to eat some more. So this is it's super interesting. And this is an incline to itself, right? But furthermore, let's push this a little bit further. Of course, there's a correlation to domestic violence and fan rage. So fan rage and how your team losses contribute to domestic violence. This was actually a study I remember from in Dallas. That was done in Dallas that tested when the Cowboys lose in Texas, domestic violence goes up 16% that week. This is a horrible stat to be correlated with, but once again, football is a culture in Texas. Football is almost everything. So it's not hard to see or hard to believe that this is something that would happen. The thing that I think caught me off guard the most is just how engulfed and how ingrained football is a sport in our country. And while you should never commit domestic violence, period, the fact that a correlation arises when it comes to wins and losses. There's a part of me that believes we should just let the Cowboys win a Super Bowl, because the last time they won a Super Bowl was 94. 94 was a good year. Cowboy fans are I want them to win, so maybe they'll shut up. But you know they won. They'll just keep bragging. They'll keep saying they're the best. We them boys. We them boys.
Beta.
We them boys. No, y'all some cowgirls. Cowboy fans are the worst. But no, I love you guys all equally. Hey, let me know what y'all think, right? Where's the like button? Right here, right? No, this one? Yeah, there we go. I got it. It's my right hand. It's just right behind the shoulder, but I'm so used to being on this side. Like, share, subscribe. You know, guys. What football moment made you the saddest? What's the sad football moment you had with your team, with another team, watching another team? I just want to know. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I'll take care of yourself.
We could catch the five, but it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime, and I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line, and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and we can catch the vibes.